Thank you guys so much for being here. We are extremely excited about getting the season rolling tomorrow. This team is so excited, nervous, anxious, and every other emotion that you can feel right now. But we look forward to hitting the floor against Murray tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Um, Murray is a great team. They'll be a great test for us early as they return four starters from last year that are averaging in double figures. They're really going to put our transition defense to the test as they like to run in transition, shoot threes, and it'll be a great test for our offensive execution as they play multiple junk defenses. So excited to get it rolling. Look forward to putting a Kentucky team on the floor that you all will be proud of.
Questions? Lonnie Damery? You're on mute, Lonnie.
Kyra, glad to have you here. Awesome. It's awesome that you got the job, and I'm very proud of your accomplishments. Uh, and might have times to change. You won't have your wheelless breakfast every pre-game breakfast every game. Over the wheelless, right? You're gonna miss that, aren't you?
Thank you so much, Mr. Lonnie, for all your compliments. We will miss the Wheelers breakfast. Coach Butts is very saddened. I told him I don't want to drop the ball on him, so maybe for the first game, I will order in breakfast to bring to the staff so that they do not feel like I have totally let them down.
Wow, I got you. I see you've added some height this year to your team, like the Olivia Owens and as a transfer, and Wyatt, a girl, I think she's a freshman, and I think one of them. Anyway, nevertheless, how's it gonna change the look of your team and how you approach the game now? You know how you want to play.
Great question. We are extremely excited to have the opportunity to play inside out. We have a post presence with Olivia Owens, Nia Leveretta, Dre Edwards. So we truly can play inside out this year, which really keeps the defense honest. We relied a lot last year on our outside shots, but to be able to have a post presence that can score consistently, I think that will help our overall offensive efficiency.
Alex Walker?
Hey Kyra, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. Hey, have you ever been around a team with this much talent and this much depth? I mean, it seems like you can't go wrong with rotations right now with how many weapons you guys have.
Well, I've actually played on a team with this much talent and this much depth, but so excited for the opportunity to coach a team like this. Our rotations, I mean, there are so many possibilities that we can put on the floor. But one thing that I've been talking to the players about, along with the staff, there's one basketball, there's 40 minutes, five positions. We've had role meetings all week, and it's vital that each player buys into their role and we celebrate everyone's success. One night it might be your night, one night it might not be, but our job as a staff is to put five players on the floor that can put us in position to win, and that's part of the price that you have to pay when you have this much talent and depth. But it's a great problem to have. I can sleep well at night as a coach for having it.
John Wong?
Hi, Kyra. You're getting ready to embark on probably the greatest year of your professional career, most exciting year, and yet we've got this COVID umbrella hanging over our heads. How are you able to kind of deal with that from an emotional standpoint?
Well, I'm using my college coach, the icon, the legend herself, her motto: left foot, right foot, breathe, repeat. So every moment that I start feeling overwhelmed, I play that over in my head. I take a deep breath and just try to put my left foot forward, my right foot forward, breathe and repeat that a lot of times over the course of the day. But also just to be surrounded by a staff that loves Kentucky, that is invested in our players, that I trust. And they're committed to helping this program move forward. That does ease my mind.
Alex Walker,
Kyra, I know in a typical season, Memorial will be packed. You've had all that energy from the stands. How much have you preached to your team to create that internal energy, to create each other's energy? Because there's not going to be as much coming from the stands this season as in years past.
There won't be, but I think our marketing staff and our facilities personnel, they've done a great job of trying to create a game day atmosphere as close to what we are accustomed to. Last Saturday during the blue-white scrimmage, we did practice with crowd noise, which was a bit different, something to get used to for myself, staff, and players. But at the end of the day, when we take the floor, whether there's 2 people in Memorial, whether there's 500 people in Memorial, there are people watching, there's a responsibility, there's a job that we have to do, and there is a Kentucky team that people are accustomed to seeing, and our job is to make sure we do that night in and night out.
John Wong,
Kyra, I've heard a lot of people say that this is, even before Coach Mitchell retired, that this was going to be one of his most talented teams. And I promise you, I'm not trying to put additional pressure on you, but you're more qualified than anybody to comment on that. What is your assessment? Do you agree with that? And how are you going to be able to proceed with that challenge?
I totally agree. This is a very talented team. We're very fortunate that we have a group of young ladies that believe in Kentucky, that believe in our vision, and our biggest goal is to win. And that's what they came here for, along with all the off the court attributes that they will receive here under our guidance. But talent, I mean, everybody has pressure. Every coach, whether you are talented or not talented, it's taking a team to the floor and really buying into the vision of winning as a team. And that's what we're preaching. And for me, I talk to our players. You earn your time on the practice floor. So I love you all, but at the end of the day, the job is to put 5 players on the floor that can help us win. They know their roles. It's very clear. So if they do not like their roles, I am happy to let them work in order for them to evolve and change. But at the end of the day, it's team first, and we are going to use the talent to our advantage to achieve the goals that they want to achieve over the course of this season.
Zach Gogan,
Hey, Kyra. So, obviously, understatement of the years, this has been a different offseason than normal. So, what are you kind of just looking for in these first 2 games on Wednesday and Sunday? Like, as far as rotations and spreading minutes around, what are you trying to take out of these first 2 games?
Well, besides winning the first 2 games, we really want to hang our hat on our defense. Everyone's kind of nervous. Our offense could be helter-skelter early. Let's hope the ball goes in the basket early. That always helps settle some nerves. But really have just challenged the players. Let's play our heart out on the offensive end. Let's make hustle plays, energy plays, taking charges, trying to get on the floor. We have worked extremely hard this preseason in our offensive execution. So want to play team basketball on those ends, not just take a good shot, but let's take great shots, move the ball, and good things will happen.
got time for a few more. We'll start with Maggie Davis.
Hi Coach, I know you've talked a lot about Ryan Howard already, but now that the season is so close to starting, she's still picking up these preseason awards. What are you expecting to see from her right out of the gate this season, and how is she doing with these sort of expectations that are continuously growing around her?
Well, we all know, Ryan is extremely gifted on the basketball floor. Um, she is a woman on a mission. She has a chip on her shoulder. She is out to prove to everyone that she is the best player in college basketball. So I think her work ethic has followed suit to the goals that she's trying to achieve. And, I think having a talented team, other people on the floor that can score, has really taken some pressure off of her this year. And I feel like she just wants to go out and play. Obviously, this offense does revolve around her, but having other talent does help. But the biggest step forward for me and this staff is she has become a vocal leader, and she's demanding greatness not only from herself, but from everyone around her.
Final two questions. We'll start with John Wong, then Alex Walker.
Kyra, Robin Batten was recently declared eligible, and a lot of us aren't real familiar with her game. Can you tell us what impact she's going to have on the backcourt this year?
Yes, we're so excited that Robin is now eligible to play. She gives us another athletic guard in the rotation. I love Robin. She's aggressive offensively. She can shoot the ball, and defensively, she can just make plays. But what we love most about her, she's willing to step up. She wants to be the defensive stopper. Whether we say it or not in practice, she always runs to Ryan Howard and tries to guard her. So I love that she's willing to step up on the challenge, and she'll make us different on both sides of the basketball.
We'll end with you, Alex.
Kyra, with Thanksgiving tomorrow, what are you thankful for this holiday season?
I'm thankful for friends, family, the opportunity to be the interim head coach at the University of Kentucky. I mean, truly blessed.